Get cozy everybody, because they will continue on with a game called Danganronpa Antebellum. Let's start. Bring around the posers for the number 16 students remaining. Chapter 2. Awesome. Shinku. Shin. Shinku. Shin, you need to roll for... Hey, whoa, what happened to you? What do you mean? Look at the art. Look at the image from the previous chapter. An impressive improvement. What do you mean? You're paler than a ghost, Shin. What's running through that silly little head of yours? Oh, nothing. Just remembered why I don't really like parties. Hey, if something in this campaign makes you uncomfortable, you can just say, you know. I may be the dangerous dungeon master who strikes fear into his players, but I don't want you getting upset. You don't need to sacrifice your own comfort for a good story or something. I'm good, really. Affirmative. Let us continue. Ta-da, the cake is ready. Wait. Michael wandered into the room with a small-sized chocolate cake in her arms, cherries on the top of it. Double chocolate fudge vanilla cake baked with the most important ingredient of all, love. Shinku, are you okay? Oh goodness, is he ill? Really, I'm good. Just one of those days, you know. Alrighty, I'll cut you a slice. Oh, my back, don't forget to stretch, boys. My breath hitched and my hands shook as she sliced into the cake with a butter knife, revealing a bunch of candy hidden inside. Impressive craftsmanship. It must take a truly high-level spell to get the candies to not melt inside it when you bake it. Why, I think it's all due to my wonderful melodies. The flavors just glide together into the perfect composition. Oh, what happened to your face slightly slanted there? Here's your slice and here's yours. First, the delicious-looking slices of chocolate cake were laid. I couldn't seem to get my head straight. Draco seemed to pick up on my mood. Why was I so panicked anyway? It was just a dream. Draco is here, Michael is here, they're alive. A killing game is a ridiculous concept anyway. You'd only find it fiction. He leaned closer to me. Hey, it's alright, okay? Just go get Kari, then we can eat this cake and continue. Yeah, alright. It's just a game, we can stop it if it's too much. No, sorry, just spaced out. I'll get a Kari now. Take care, guildmate. The other kissed me on the forehead before I stumbled to my feet. Looking up the stairs, her room was in the far corner. So, I can't hear their voices. Still standing, she didn't love you. Now let's go get your sister, okay? I'll still be here when you come back. I even made it her favorite flavor. Your sister has a very weird taste, wasabi and chocolate. Creatures like you aren't allowed to leave. Creatures like me, eh? It's good you still visit us after everything. Okay. Still friends, aren't we? We're still friends, aren't we? Wow. We're still friends, aren't we? That is the sign to save. Stop pretending you loved me. If you loved me, you would have saved me. I died, Shinku. I died and I wish you died instead. Go on, slap me for saying that. You don't have the guts. Shinku, why are you looking at me like that? Stop looking at me like that. It's creepy. I think I enjoyed killing him. I think I enjoyed the spewing of blood as I sunk the scalpel deep in his... and retched forth his life in one swift jet of blood. Like spring rain from the heavens, it was amazing in you. I think I enjoyed killing him. I think I enjoyed the spewing blood. Stop pretending you love me. If you loved me, you would have saved me. I died, Shinku. I died and I wish you died instead. Slap me for saying that. You don't have the guts. Are you a coward? Face the truth you caused. or rot away in this fantasy, dear. Rot away in your lies, Katsuki. Maybe one day you'll stop breathing. Blessed be the day. Rot away in your lies, Katsuki. Maybe one day you'll stop breathing. Blessed be the day. Damn, this is just scary, dude. Oven feels cold. Dad's cooking was always nice. Okay, just gonna turn off the alarm. Kara needs to stop leaving creepy childhood dolls everywhere. They were meant to be a gift from me to her. They never really liked them. Always, she said she felt like they were watching her. Do you remember when you used to tell me stories? Have the books burned. You knew what you were doing. Melody, pretty manga. Wait, when did I have this in my house? The bit is filled with my mistakes. Nicole's notebook filled with notes of the campaign. Look, it's my character Otto in my class. Abandoner. It's part of all my friendships that I've wrecked. Awesome. It knows what I did. Rose are wilting with shame. So many cozy things in just one house. A cake with not a single eye on it. Where is she? You hear something? My tablet filled with notes and thoughts. I searched so many websites. You could have hid the evidence better. The click of a typewriter has always been lovely to me. Sleep besides rapidly typing were not so lovely. I get a bit of Shakespeare in my room. I love Hamlet. These all used to be your favorites. Did I make you hate literature? Was it really a crime? Bathroom. The bed is filled with acid and all the sin in the world? What? It's a toilet. The sink is spewing mistakes. Hey there. Could it save them? Could it save them? Could it save them? Your talent is a curse. You are disgusting. You hurt them. Gone, 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 gone. Your fault, your fault, your fault. Keep running away. Keep telling yourself this nice little story. They are dead. They are gone. You could have gone with Jakul. Akari is... Akari. Akar. Liar. Liar. You caused...
Answer the door, pen boy!
My boy Taka? I shot awake to the sound of rapid knocking. I'd fallen off my bed somehow at night. I quickly pulled myself up and tried to pull myself together. Hearing the noise, I couldn't help but sigh and grip my head. Tried to give myself a moment to collect my thoughts, but the knocking just got rapid. I went to a cave and just went to open the door to be greeted by...
Hello, 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 greetings and salutations.
My boy Taka. Ah, good. My second favorite Discord kitten. Chum, buddy, pal, peasant, bitch boy. What? Shush, do not want me, mere underling. You should address a dark and evil lord rightly. Dark and evil, what? I thought I told you to stop wanting me. Sugi, tell this man to stop being a bottom around me. A bottom.
Okay.
Taka, do you know what a bottom is? Sugi, we went over this. It's Lord Taka to you. My first favorite Discord kitten, chum, buddy, pal, peasant, bitch, girl, or person today. Girl. Bitch girl. Is it a bitch already a female dog? Lord Taka is a very progressive evil villain. He will commit these dastardly schemes of evil to just the same extent regardless of what your identity is. Yeah, what? Why are you knocking at my door? Wait, let me just... Am I working properly? Looks like, yeah. Looks good, looks good. Why are you knocking at my door? Well, minion of the pen, I, Lord Takawaka, have come to commit my evil schemes around you. For drama, ratings, yes, for example. Observe. Taka placed down a singular piece of Lego at my doorstep. Evil! Cower in fear. That isn't... What are you trying to achieve there, Lord Taka? You see, you will forget about it, and then you will step on it and it will hurt your footsies. But I wear shoes outside my dorm. It won't hurt if I step on it with shoes. It's truly terrifying. Shush. Do not question Lord Taka's methods. Okay, is that all? Well, now I have established my place as a force to be reckoned with. It's more like a measly tap on the shoulder instead of a force. That you should cower endlessly at the thought of me and my minion will take our leave. I am the minion. Asuka's adorable. She's the minion. Alright, bye then. Wait, I must commit one last dastardly act of crime. Oh dear lord, please no. God, I'm so evil, I'm not even going to even think about telling you that Ismini sent me here. I'll tell her to go meet up with her. Is that malicious, Sugi? Wow, yeah, very evil, Lord Taka. We shall depart now. Goodbye, bitch boy. Enjoy the minor inconvenience of potentially stepping on Lego. Taka began dashing down the halls, only turning back once to look at Asuka and I one last time and menacing hold his arms up. It's always such a ride watching Taka do his Taka things. And with that he left. Asuka left standing and looking at me.
Huh?
Did that actually happen?
Yes, yes.
Is this a permanent change? Maybe. Why? Asuka let out a heavy sigh. I think he believes no one is going to trust him anyway since his crime was revealed. Maybe it's a coping mechanism or something, acting really evil in hopes no one will try and hurt him out of fear. But I think his only idea of villains are what he's seen in children's cartoons. I see. Are you okay? Yep, Big Sis Sugi is still as strong as ever. You were friends with Maiko, right? I don't want to talk about it. Sorry. I was just gonna be distracting myself by being Taka's minion. That's... and to make sure he doesn't piss anyone off too much, I'm so sorry for him in advance. It's alright, he's not hurting anyone or anything. Just make sure he doesn't go too far. Will do. Have fun talking to Sweeney. Bye bye, I gotta catch up to him. Asuka dashed off after Taka. Took a deep breath and braced myself to go with Sweeney. A little on edge at what she was going to say. I knocked on the door carefully, my breath hitching just a bit, itching the back of my head. I felt fairly lost since the trial had tried to brush off people's concerns for me after I passed out at the end of the trial. I just threw myself into my work. I had a story to tell. But I hoped that if anyone could give me some guidance in this dark laboratory, it would be Ismini. The door carefully stayed open. I stepped inside, sighing with relief as I found the other person who had locked themselves away, only allowing the occasional visit from Lyra or Alora.
Hey.
Ismini? I looked at the mythologist, but something took me off guard.
Silence.
Shinku. That look in her eyes. The one sharp but comforting hazy pink. Now so chillingly cold. Ismini, are you okay? We haven't talked in a while. Are you doing alright? How are you? Shiko, what happened at the party? What do you mean? Ismini, I don't want to talk about Dracul. Don't bring him into this. I meant what happened before his death. Ismini, I really don't want to talk about this. Can you at least tell me what happened after the scream? Dracul left saying he'd investigate. We all continued partying. You really continued? No, I tried to stop him, but when he looked at me with those eyes, he just wanted me to be happy, so I just dropped it. So let's review. You heard a scream at a party that was incriminating the one person who only a select few care about, after a motive you saw pretty firmly affected people. And so in the killing game, you let him go out to investigate alone while everyone else was distracted so a murder would be easy to get away with. And for what? So you could not worry for him for 2 minutes? That worry doesn't matter if he's dead, Shinku. And he is dead. He's dead and he's not coming back. We'd all be dead if it wasn't for me defending you at the trial. They'd all vote you out and... You weren't the only person who contributed to the trial. Shingo, I'm so sick of being villainized and mistrusted for trying to fix things when there are problems in my life. I didn't need you to save me. Yeah, you totally did. So I was just meant to stand by and let the others send you to your death? Well, you were fairly good at doing that to Dracul. Oof. Too soon. Weren't you? What are you standing there for? What's with that look in your eyes? I opened my mouth, but not a single word came out. I couldn't think of anything to say, not a single defense. In the end, I knew she was right. Leave. I stepped out, my body feeling heavy. I barely able to squeeze a breath out. My head spun and I clutched my chest. It should have been you, Shin. I know. I let out a sob, feeling more pathetic as I realized I was just stuck into the air. I gripped my head, just wanted to get everything I'd seen in this lab out of my head. I just wanted this nightmare to stop. I dragged myself to my room, my sins hovering behind my shoulder the whole time. And I curled up in the darkness, tried to calm down, tried to get it all to stop. I was blessed with the release of sleep. I don't know how long it had been, but I eventually woke up. It was good to hold myself up in my room the whole time. I knew that much. So I tried to hobble out to spend some time with someone. Oh, my ears. Did I leave this on the floor, huh? Not your pretty first volume. Since when did I read manga? Empty. I'm writing out everything that's going on. Books written better than any of my own writings. Huh, there's a picture of my family in the drawers alongside clothes and new pens and buttons. Let's hope it doesn't die like everything else does. Who do we talk to? I mean, could go for Laura, but it's going to begin at the same start again we've already seen. So let's talk to someone else. Who else am I interested in? Ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Anybody here? Don't look like it. I wonder where there's Ray. Oh, here you are. Should I spend time with Yui? Yeah.
Oh, you want to hang out with little old me? Oh, it's so sweet. Oh.
Hey, Shinko, sweetheart. Who do you think the cutest girl in the lab is? You.
Aw, amazing. I knew you'd say that. All right, let's hang out. Oh my. Is this a date?
In a killing game, sure. Slowly approached Yui from where I was standing. She seemed nice enough, maybe hanging out with her would be nice and... Hey Yui, I reached my hand out to touch her shoulder and... Yes? Wait, no, you're not meant to see me like this. Oh. Sorry. Yui shoved me into her room, rapidly passing me her hairbrush. You're fixing this. No one can see. Yes, ma'am. I quickly got to work, doing Yui's hair and makeup eventually. After an hour or so, it looked fairly decent. My goodness, this is actually fairly good. Huh, have you done this before? Well, I used to do my sister's hair. Yeah, enough about you. What do you think? Do I look pretty? Pretty, yeah, sure. Thank you so much. You love me even after seeing my real form. Love? No need to hide it, Shinku. I know you already love me, you just don't know it yet. Everyone falls in love with Yui. Why do you care so much about making yourself look cute? You clearly put a lot of effort into it. Oh my, well, my appearance is one of the things I actually have control over. Besides, father said it was the most important trait in a girl. Control. Yes, it's just splendid. It's why I became a conductor. I didn't get to control much growing up, but I did love having control over an entire orchestra at the flick of my baton. It was very refreshing. Ooh, interesting backstory there. Huh. Well, after my mother passed away, my father promised me that he'd make me the perfect woman. And while I very much appreciate his lessons, it meant I didn't have much control over my education, hobbies, friends, and clothing. Really? Doesn't sound very fun to me. Well, I enjoyed it, much like I enjoy you. Hey, Shinko, this hair thing was actually a test. I normally look this pretty. I just dulled myself down to test your ability with hair. You passed the test. So may I ask you a question? Yeah? Will you be my boyfriend? Whoa. Huh? Will you? Yui, it's very nice, but I barely... Oh gosh, look at the time. I have to leave. You can answer me another day. And with that, she left. Wow, that jump scared me. Whew. Friendship ranked up with Yui. As I returned to my room, I was greeted by a rather menacing sight perched on my bed.
Hello?
Yo, what up?
Hold on.
Mananeko, what are you doing in my room? What rule did I break? Please don't leak battery acid on my bed. Oh, don't worry. I was only going to leak battery acid on your pathetic little emo poetry. Firstly, it's gothic poetry, a genre recognized by publishers, and secondly, please don't. Bitch, I don't need to know what kind of daddy issues your poetry has. I have business to do here. In my room? Are you trying to piss me off? Give me a classmate, Chinko. Huh? Gimme. I'm not kidnapping anyone. Of course not kidnapping, dumbass. That's Kiyoshi's job. So what do you want? The name of one of your classmates, pretty please. But why? Just give me a name before I scratch that face into 1,000 little pieces of litter. H.E. or something. There we go. Was that really so hard? Jesus. What are you going to use them for? Just for me to know and for you to have 6 panic attacks about. Bye-bye. And with that, the cat dashed away through the vents once more as if they just captured some sort of prey from me. It wasn't long after that rather bizarre encounter that I heard voices outside my door. Carefully creaked it open and looked over, blinking as I saw a few people gathered. Knowing how stupid this place is, they're probably going to set this up as some killer dating show or something. I can see it now, the lonely single bitch. Let's hope whoever you mentioned also mentioned you. If they did go on a date, if you don't, you'll fucking die or something. Oh, Lai, wouldn't that be fun though? Right, I'm not going on a date with you because of a killer cat. Ouch. But maybe if there were 2 killer cats, maybe then. Well, perhaps the names are our targets? Of course you'd want a target, creep. Oh, come now, dear, I wouldn't touch your hair on your head. You are literally a serial kidnapper.
How virtuosic.
Better than a murderer, I do suppose. Besides, isn't it kind of exciting to be kidnapped? Lyra looked at Yui with utter disbelief. Yeah, me too. What? No. Yui, are you okay? Really, Lyra, it's more normal than you'd think. There are all those AMSRs, or whatever these days, ASMRs. Wow, okay. What are we discussing? Has the cat invaded your room yet? Yep, I blurted out H's name. Trying to figure out why Mononeko demanded us to say a name, of course. I don't think he's very happy with me. I just said my own name to avoid complications. Surprisingly, one of the smarter options you could have taken if our current theories are correct. Well, what if it's whoever we wrote down, we're going to be handcuffed to until a murder occurs? That could work. Lila, I'm sure you can't wait to be handcuffed to me. I could tell you all about why I should be able to see the kids again. Oh, shut up, cockbite. That may work, but I don't believe that the cat would trust some of us to be clever enough to commit a murder with someone chained to us. Hopefully there won't be another...
No!
Look at this little theory club. God, it makes me sick to my stomach and I don't even have one of those. Ah, Jesus Christ. He looked over at a nearby wall and saw Mononeko. With a sword. Break it up, Mr. Yank. Oh yeah, Mononeko does have a sword. How did you get abs? Yeah. Alright, can you leave now? You've already shown us your sword. Nuh-uh, you leave first. I can't have you all collaborating and working together. Isn't the whole recovery part of being patient here choosing to remain here forever and work together? Yeah, but that would make a very boring game, wouldn't it? You really make no sense. Listen, I'm so tired. Do you know how hard it was to wrestle the name of one classmate out of each of your mouths? So break it up. I didn't spend an hour getting all these days for you to figure out what I'm doing immediately. Seems like a misuse of power. Her face is a misuse of power, holy shit, what kind of loser has the time to do that face paint every morning? A nerd. Because you're obviously a super sexy popular cheerleader, Lyra. You call me sexy, I win. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, nerd. I am going to have an aneurysm. Our strategy here to work against you, Mononeko, is truly impeccable. Mononeko swung the sword against the wall, leaving a mark, causing the smug debaters to take a step back slightly. No more discussions about that meeting earlier, gotcha? Bye-bye. The cat dashed through the vents, the message is more clear to us now. Once everyone looked around each other and slowly departed to their dorms, not wanting to actually get attacked by our wonderful doctor. However, one person hung around and placed her hand on my shoulder. Huh? Hey, Shinku. I know things have been tough for you since Draco's... Yeah. But fuck it, it's been like what, 2 weeks? That can't be healthy to be holed up in your room all the time. Has it really been 2 weeks? Yeah, why? Did you lose track of time? Did I? See, God, you're a mess. Look, we found this game in the library last week and we've been meaning to play it. I was gonna play it with Jackie and a few others who wanted to come, but... You look like you could do with some company, bud. I won't force you, but do you wanna come? Do you wanna go with Lyra? Why, if you go, we'll miss a free time event slot, sure. Cool, I'll meet you at Taka's room in 10. See ya. I suppose it is time that I start interacting with people again. It's just a game. What's the worst that can happen? It sounds fairly relaxing. I walked over to Takiko's room, opening the door up and getting ready to just relax and have fun. 10 minutes later.
Okay. I've only got 3 more cards to play and then I'm done. I think I've got this one in the bag.
Ha! Really now? Wanna bet, bitch?
Huh?
You idiot! Guess what, fucker? The only thing that's in the bag is going to your ass when I win this match. Because I play this, the reverse card! With this card, I not only change direction and deny you of losing one of your dumbass cards, but I force it onto Lyra, who doesn't have anywhere left of the color. Eh? Amelia, you can't be. It's the reign of Amelia whores. I'm forcing her to draw. What's with that smug grin?
Oh, kid, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into, do you?
Bullshit!
Lyra placed down a blue 0.
How the fuck did you get that? And what does it even get you?
Wait, you couldn't have.
When Ichi made me draw 2 earlier, I picked it up. I only used my color change earlier to deceive you into thinking I used up all my blues.
Still, that doesn't set back Amelia's strategy at all.
Wait for it.
Hold on. It can't be. That's impossible. I've never seen anyone successfully pull this off before.
What is it?
Ichi's only blue card left is a reverse, thus giving me another turn.
She's right. I have to... Chatel, this isn't the end. I will destroy you one day. To maintain my title as the true gamer. I can recover from anything.
Oh, trust me, Ich. This won't be the death of you.
Then, who are you targeting?
A devilish glint sparked in the girl's sapphire eyes as Ichi placed down the blue reverse with remorse.
You could have made it easy, kid. Sorry it has to go down this way.
You're bluffing. You can't do shit against me.
Guys, please, it's just Uno.
Uno. I rather enjoy the name. Uno means 1 in Spanish. It signifies the number 1 player. The one with 1. So, kid, tell me, do you know what ocho means?
I don't fucking speak Bulgarian, nerd ass.
It's not Bulgarian.
Ocho is what you're going to have when I crush you with this!
Holy shit! It can't be!
The draw 4 color change.
Anime gasp.
Impressive. With power like that, now Amelia has to draw 4 cards, bringing her card total up to 8, and Lyra gets to choose the color. Finally, an equal opponent.
You're fucking dead, kiddo.
I swear to God, Lyra, I'm going to burn that flat fucking chest of yours and your entire family.
Are you mad, kid?
Don't call me kid!
I'll call you kid if I want to, kid.
She is a skilled player, but her temper needs work. With a heart like that, she'll never win the Uno Battle Island Championship.
That's a thing?
It is?
Fine. You want to play games? I like games. Best was with games, actually. So guess what? I changed the color to yellow.
Damn. I have to draw now.
Good! I hope you draw the entire deck.
After a while, I finally drew yellow and put it down.
There we go. Finally.
Oh, I win!
Huh?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I called Uno last time I placed a card. And now I can play my yellow 6.
Takiko placed the card down and made it look like she was about to commit murder.
Impossible.
You know what? Fair played. Well done, Taki.
Lyra ruffled Takiko's hair. We all settled in for another round. It wasn't as relaxing as I thought it would be, and eventually some of the cards were at the mercy of Emily's ladder, but eventually we wrapped up and went back to our dorms. I eventually returned to my dorm, laying out a huff as I paused, seeing the cat once again in my room with a monopod in its jaw.
Hello? What's this?
Yeah, hello Shinku.
Damn it!
What did I do wrong this time? Huh? Why so convinced I'm here to punish you? Are you hinting you did something wrong? And I have to check the monitors later. Why do you have my monopod in your mouth? Are you giving it an update or something? So straight to the point, goodness. That's like the first straight thing you've ever done. What happened to my backboneless little Shinku who would cry if I called him an emo? Please don't call me that. Is the pressed Labrador better? Please, can you just tell me why you broke into my room again? Motivation time. You brought up H's name earlier, so here's H's dark secret. What? No, I don't. Oh, but you don't want to see it, don't you? Your morbid curiosity will push you to, no matter what. Aren't you meant to save this for the crime reveal? Huh? Oh, it's not a crime reveal. No. Of course not. I got all these smaller secrets to use against you to try and test you if you're really on the path to recovery or if you're going to break. Do you really think something like Dreckel's murder is going to happen again? You know, Shinku, deep down I think you know it's going to happen. You don't know what you're talking about. That's why you're hiding away, isn't it? You don't want to get too close anymore. You probably think you're cursed or some superstitious nonsense. You think, no, I think you know that whoever you get close to is just going to die. So you think if you can detach yourself emotionally, the next death won't break you as hard. Stop treating me as some character for you to psychoanalyze. I'm not distancing myself, I'm just taking a little break. A break that lasts for 2 weeks. I don't want to have this conversation with you. You're trying to kill us all. Oh, Shinku, I think you've got your mind in a twist. I don't want you all to die. I want a nice, big, happy family filled with my recovering patients. One that stays together forever. They're a cuddly, happy cat doctor. But of course, the family isn't nice, but it's dysfunctional, isn't it? So some of these deaths, finding the rats and plucking the weeds out, it's necessary for our long-term happiness. Yeah, now, some just pushing you to expose who will run this facility to the core, if we keep them around. What? Can't guide your tongue? You're strange. Just shut up and read H's secret. Alright. I took the monopod from Mononeko's jaw, wiping off some of the battery acid saliva from the top of the pad as I saw H's secret pop up on screen.
Ichi lied to his parents. He said he was putting the winnings he got from game tournaments towards a fund to help him move out, when in reality, he was wasting his money on something completely unrelated and had no plans to move out.
Well, that's not good, but it's not that bad. I paused, the cat had already left. Strange. I looked down at the secret on my screen once more and pondered to myself. I could still speak to people, yeah, so... Maybe I could try asking Ichi more about this. Maybe find out what he was spending his money on. The cat always phrases these things to be worse than they are anyway. So hitching my breath, I left my room and headed to Ichi's dorm. Ichi invited me in with open arms when I asked to come in. I hitched my breath, not sure what to say. So what's up, bud? Should I be honored that the local hermit has finally decided to come out of his room and talk to me? Man, I really am lucky. Sorry, bad joke, seriously. Hope you're doing alright. Dracul and Michael really messed a lot of people up, huh? Kodas keeps having these episodes due to it. Poor kid blames himself. I think it's been hard on a lot of us. So, why'd you come here? You don't often visit me. I got your secret. I wanted to talk to you about it because the cat tends to twist things to sound bad. Listen, if it's about the swat, it's about you lying to your parents. Swatting? Oh. He seemed to relax slightly, but it was clear this conversation was putting him on edge. What did you think it was? I'd rather not talk about it. Just bad people doing bad things for dumb reasons. Okay. Tried not to push him any further. It was clear whatever he presumed his secret was might have been an event that even memories of it made him incredibly uncomfortable. It was weird seeing such a buff man's hands tremble. I didn't want to make him even more on edge. Says you lied to your parents about saving money to move out. The secret never specified what you were really spending it on. I assume microtransactions, but... Kinda, I mean, probably some of it was spent on microtransactions. I've never wanted to leave home. I love my parents, they're really nice. I like staying in a familiar place that feels safe and like I could just disappear into fantasy worlds in. You could say after a certain age I became kind of a shut-in. I don't think I could ever move out proper. But that money, no, it wasn't entirely spent on microtransactions. Then what else? He smiled, a slight chuckle escaping his lips. Man, sorry I'm making it sound all dramatic, but it really isn't. I knew this kid, oh yeah, absolute sweetheart. She got bullied at school because she wasn't from our country. She didn't entirely know the language. I saw her getting teased one day and I stepped in and God, that shine in her eyes, it reminded me of when I was still found joy in things outside of the silly little games I played. I don't try to use my strength to get anything but money at the gym, but I thought I could lend the kid a hand. I started teaching her self-defense and when I couldn't, I'd pay for her to take boxing lessons. She was like a little sister to me. I've always wanted a sib. That's strangely nice. She moved back to the UK about a year after I met her. From what I've heard, she got really good at chess over there, smarter than I ever could be. Still does boxing on the side though. I was due to go over to the UK next year to see her in something called chess boxing, I think. So that's why I gotta get out, to go support my spiritual sis. It may sound silly, but I realized that even if I'm an ultimate, my talent isn't really. Hey, don't be down on yourself. It's not being down, it's the truth. Gacha gaming isn't really as valuable as being a chemist or writer. And that's okay, I'm fine with that. So I want to put my faith in those who can change the world, like a support unit. I actually really gotta reach out to you about this. I hope every secret is like this, not as bad as they sound when you know the context. But I knew that probably wasn't the case. Maybe I should talk to who's I got then, huh? Maybe Shiko, while we're alone, can I talk to you real quick about something? This isn't easy to talk about, but I feel like I need to warn people. That's all from Ichi was worrying. Sure, what is it? There's someone here who I knew before. Ooh. We were interrupted by rapid knocking. Hello, can I get your attention? Ichi appeared rather startled. I should get that. Ichi hobbled to the door and opened it to see Asuga standing there with a slightly tired expression. Sup, Sugi? Can we help you? Hey, H. Oh, hey, Shigo, he's here too. Nice, a 2-in-1 deal. What do you mean by that? I've come to snatch you away and hold you against your will for the sake of a 4'11" blonde man. Was gonna have to go looking for you both, but it seems like you're both here. Taka still hasn't gotten out that. Wow, I do not know what you mean. I'm contractually obligated to declare Taka is not doing this to compensate for anything. So this is how they cope. That's another thing to have to specify. Listen, you gotta go to the dining hall or I'm gonna have to beat you up. And I don't really want to do that. Like, bullying isn't fun, you know. I narrowed my eyes at Asuga, looking back at Eiichi who was rather muscular. I didn't think there was any possibility that she'd be able to beat him up in a fight even if her dexterity and speed made her a force to be reckoned with. Alright, no need to cause a scene. We'll go with you. Can't be too bad anyway. Eiichi shot me a small smile, patted me on the back, making it clear we'd carry on the conversation later, as he sighed and walked with me into the kitchen. It was clear something was weighing heavy on his mind, the words dancing on his lips as if he wasn't certain if he should even tell me or not. It was unnerving to say the least. But eventually we stumbled into the food court and saw everyone had somehow been gathered by Asuga. A miasma of annoyance in the air. Miasma of annoyance. Was this really necessary? Where is he? He's trying to do something. Can we leave yet? Maybe he's gathered us here to ghost us on his own evil plan announcement as a prank or something. But the one who had presumably summoned us here, Taka, was nowhere in sight. That was until... Lights, camera, action! A rush of cold hit all of us as the fridge doors were flung wide open, summoning something of a blizzard as a blind man slowly emerged, his grin wide but not so menacing.
I hope that entrance was cool.
Can you see why I love this guy? Why were we hidden in the fridge? To make a cool supervillain entrance, of course. Wasn't it kind of chilly in there? Do not fret, Sugi, with her dastardly evil scheming made sure she stuffed blankies and scarves in the fridge so my footsies wouldn't freeze. This is stupid. Your mother is stupid. Great comeback. My mother has a PhD. Correction, my mother's a nerd. Can we listen to what they have to say? Yes, this all seems rather amusing. Don't patronize my evil plot already. Just you wait, we'll show you. Sugi. On it, boss man. Boss man. Taka jumped into the counter dramatically as Suga ran across the various fridges and cupboards, locking them off with padlocks and seals, even putting in a device to lock up the sink. Finally, after locking everything, they jumped next to Taka, posing by him as he held his monopod screen up to the sky with a smug expression.
Ahem. Alrighty, students. It's time for the Taka Waka Ultimatum.
Taka Waka.
Collaboration is key in the showbiz. And now, in the world of evil, all the food and water from the food court will now be locked up by my dear assistant Sugi. And don't even think about attacking her for the passwords to the locks. They're all in her strange little brain and you'll never be able to catch her. She's slippery and fast, like a frog.
Fast? A frog is fast?
Hell yeah, I am, boss man.
She's so supportive.
When will you get your food back? You ask.
No one is asking that.
It's a rhetorical question, dear furry.
Wait, is Katarzo furry?
Just tell us.
Ahem! You'll get the food back after you share the secrets that you received from the motive. Everything out of the closet, baby.
What?
This is a little unnecessary.
Unnecessary, you say? Well. Miss Alora Ballora Clora, how about I show you this?
Alora Calora. Taka's bonapad illuminated in glory, displaying Alora's secret.
Behold!
Wrong way, boss.
Can we please just stop now before anyone starts a fight?
No! Behold! Taka holds up the secret menacingly to reveal...
You're narrating your own actions?
over-exaggerated gasp noise? Alora was responsible for the creation of the Motoneko mechanisms.
Whoa. What a twist?
Evil! Wait, shit, she did what?
Wait, you just read that? You just realized that?
What? Oh gosh.
The hell?
I see. It has come to this.
Explain. Yeah, explain, Laura. You did what? Shut up. You're the dickhead holding the food captive. My friend Lilith, her pet cat died. So I made her a new one. I am a chemist, but I also have knowledge in fields like mechanics, biology, and physics. So yeah, I am responsible for Mononeko's machinery. However, its AI is meant to monitor the health condition of its owner. Its AI is incapable of talking in the way the feline here does. They were widely distributed to clinics anyway. Whoever is behind this probably took the Mononeko in this lab and hacked it. Okay, that doesn't sound too sussy. You get a pass. See, was that so hard? Of course not. Now reveal all your secrets and you'll get the food back. Listen, I want the food back as much as the next person, but I ain't sharing the secret I got. Not without talking to the person first. Yeah, that will be like an invasion of privacy. You're lost. Come back when you're ready to submit to evil. You're pathetic. What did you just say to me, Ginger? I said I think you're pathetic. Blasphemy. Do you think we're just going to forget? Do you think this is just some sort of game? Are you still trying to entertain, Takahiro? What do you mean? You're not entertaining anymore. You're just pathetic. I mean, seriously, people died and never got justice because you wanted a good story. Damn, dude. The people wanted what they wanted. Takahiro, those families are probably mentally scarred and will never get to see who killed their loved ones locked away. That's hilarious coming from you. Those people you kidnapped are probably mentally scarred for life. You may have let them go, but they will never forget. Mine was for my talent. I've said that over and over. That still doesn't justify your stupid thing of, kidnapping people. And mine was for my talent. I needed more people watching. Younger people. People who would accept me. Adore me. What madness talent makes us commit. You'll all see where I'm coming from later. We are ultimates. We're above the common folk. It's our duty to hone our talent. It's not our fault if some get hurt for it. Oof. What I'm mad about is how I'm cast aside for my talent, and yet Takahiro is merely shrugged off. He's pathetic. Am not. I'm evil, and cool, and entertainment is everything. Baby, makes the world go round. Talent. What about it? All this talk about talent. She used to. Shiko, honey, you're looking rather pale, dear. Are you sure you don't wanna... I'm so tired. And yet another person deflecting refuses to take pride in anything they say or do. Really now, it's hard to believe we're all adults with this behavior. Whatever, I don't want to hear anyone from someone like you who tied people up to make your dumb-shaped rocks. Asuga, deploy the bombs! On it, boss man. Asuga unstrapped her overcoat, pulling it back to reveal stink bombs she'd hidden earlier. She winked at us, a slight glint of hesitation in her eyes. Sorry about this. She threw the stink bombs at the ground while Taka and her put on gas masks, an awful stench filling the air, causing us all to scatter in various directions. Save. Found myself in a hallway with two figures, one of which was crying, perhaps the more surprising of the pair to be crying. No. Amelia? I don't want to go hungry again. No, please don't. Let me have the food. Hey Amelia, it's fine. What can you do? You can't do anything, Minty. Not a single thing, and the food is gone, and the water is gone. And we're all gonna starve again. And if it gets bad, someone will kill you to that blonde-haired Meg. I'm sorry. Hey, Stop that. Stop doing that. You're pissing me off. Go away. I hate you. Come here. I don't want to die, Minty. And I feel pathetic because I'm lashing out at you, and I'm meant to be the cool one who always has the solutions, and... Please think rationally. We're not going to die. We can find food and drink in other ways, okay? I promise, alright? Stop giving me that pitiful expression. You're not meant to see me like this. Mate is right, though. We can find other ways. I can help if needed. Fuck, shit. When did you get here? Can't you see Mint is crying? It looked the opposite to me, but I chose not to question it for the sake of not getting my skin charred, as I saw Emilia readjust herself and cross her arms. Sorry, I think I may have overheard something I shouldn't have. Hell yeah, you did. No one watches my friend crying and does nothing. Really, it's okay. Nuh-uh, it's not. It's fine, Shinku. When did you two become friends anyway? When I first met you, it looked like you hated each other. You think I like this loser? You think that I treasure and adore our friendship and finally feel accepted for once in my life and like I have nothing to prove in terms of strength and being intimidating? That's very specific. Yeah. Shut up. But I didn't. I said shut up. God, this is why Mitty is the superior lonely virgin. Mitty looked away as Amelia strolled past me and took Mint's arm, briefly stopping and looking back at me as Mint squeezed her arm. Are you coming or what? What she means is, would you like to join us to try to find alternative food sources? Yeah, I guess that's what I meant. I don't think... I mean, it was a better way to spend the day than holed up in my room. You know what? Sure, let's get going. Really? Let's go, Guild. Guild? What kind of nerdy ass shit? You know, like, Amelia could be our fire mage, Mint our cleric, and I could be... Right, okay, so fun fact, no, we're not doing that. Stop being a lame shithead. Amelia, remember drink... Oh, shit. Let's just get going, okay? First, I think our priority should be water, as you can live for less time without it, yeah. Hey, Mallory is probably looking to get in better static with a lot of students after the whole Mananeka reveal. Maybe if we ask her, she could use her talent to purify some dirty water. Yeah, well, where are we gonna get the water in the first place? If the things have been locked up by the flexible bitch and the blind guy she probably pegs. I know a place, the Biodome Garden, the water that's calming. The garden? I paused, a sinking feeling, filling my gut, remembering the last time I was there. Yeah, guts were all over the place. You sure we can go in there? Oh, I'm Shingo. You don't have to come in, but if it's any consolation, after the body was removed, I started working on removing the aconite plants. Aconite, and I planted a lot more plants. It looks very different than before. You might not even recognize it, so it might not bring back those memories. There's a lot more herbs, not many flowers. Goodness, that was never my specialty. That was always his. Mint paused, looking away with a sad smile and a strange glint in his eyes, as if he was caught off guard by his own openness. Sorry, are you comfortable entering? I think I can do it. I saw the two of them flash each other a look of concern before walking in before me. I paused, seeing my legs shaking somewhat, tried to pull myself together, taking in a deep breath. I looked up for a moment and paused. Would you be proud of me, Drake? Hey, stop splashing me. Are you scared of a tiny drop of water? Shut up. Oh no, water, it might not even be chlorinated. Watch out. I will splash this entire pond on you if you're not careful. I heard the two of them joking from inside and everything softened a little. I felt a bit more calm as I finally took a breath and stepped into the garden. It really had been completely changed. Mint had been busy. Nearly all the flowers were gone aside from patches of primrose, lavender, and other floral herbs. Mint looked over at me, a small glint of pride in his eyes that I'd actually been able to enter. A glint that was quickly diminished by Emilia tossing some water at him, distracting him. Focus, Minty, we're in here for a reason, not just for getting each other wet. Phrasing, Emilia. Shut your cum catcher. Alright, get some buckets, as many as you can carry. Maya thrust some wooden pails and we each started getting water into them from the pond. Are you sure you two could carry so much? Both of them, to put it bluntly, extremely short. I wonder if they could actually carry that much water. What's that supposed to mean? I could beat you up. Wanna go? Sorry. Minty McToothpick Arms is the one you should be concerned about. No, really, I'll be good. I'm a lot stronger than I look. I used to be able to ride a bike with my primrose on the back. Well, duh, of course you could. A primrose is the little ass flower. Mint blinked, a little taken aback by Emilio's words, before his freckled cheeks were dusted with a pink hue, and he looked away, a bit flustered for some reason. Yeah, you're right. Wait, you don't mean a flower, do ya? Why would you think I mean anything else? You've got it written all over your face. You're blushing, aren't you? Is my little Minty not a dumbass virgin after all? Tell. Really, it's... No, I want to hear about these bike rides. It's not like that. They were literal bike rides. Yeah, that makes sense for you. Mint looked over the patch of primroses, putting his buckets of water in front of him as he paused for a moment. I had a boyfriend, before this game. He was an ultimate too. He was really good at flowers. He could take care of them with such attention to detail. It was like he was attending to souls, not flowers. He was a gentle soul, a troubled soul initially, but he was moving towards getting better, and I think he eventually learned that he did deserve to have good things in his life. He really did. He deserved the world. My primrose. Shit, say something. You're making fun of already. This isn't fair. So I really love him. I remember when we were living together, he got these pet ducks, and one day I came home from seeing my sister in the hospital. He was in the living room and I looked over at him, at this 6'2" man, and this tiny baby duck who was getting picked on by the other ducks in his overall pocket. With complete adoration in those hazel eyes of his. Sorry, I'm rambling. Do you miss him? Far too much, I'm afraid. He was far too good for me. We broke up, I think, before the game. I hope we changed the subject. Hey, I get it, don't worry about it. I've been getting over a breakup for the last 2 years. Damn. Any tips on getting over things? You don't really get over things. You just move on with your life. I mean, it will come back and haunt you and be like, why? And you're like, it's your decision to be like, it's gotta be on you if you'd rather indulge, embrace the darkness, or just fucking distract yourself with work and stuff and find someone else new. And if you find someone new, you'll be able to forget about them. Oh honey, if you're like me, you won't get over it. You'll just use increasingly more unhealthy coping mechanisms. Well yeah, but you don't have to state it so bluntly, Jesus Christ. Alright, I feel like we've got enough water. Should we take it to Alora's room? Yeah, but this is gonna involve us going through the food court again. We could just ask Nancy if we could enter. No, we need a distraction. We really won't. But really, consider, it would be really fucking funny and be revenge for the bullshit they're putting us through. We really shouldn't provoke them. I could use a distraction. I can make sure it's not violent. Just one of you would need to take one of my water buckets. Works for me, let's go. Mint took one of my water buckets as we moved towards the buffet once more. I saw Taka and Asuka sitting on the counter. Just as I was formulating a plan in the mind, I felt a push behind me and I tumbled into the room. Go on, break a leg, maybe literally, if that's what it takes. I walked towards Taka and Asuka, wide-eyed as they looked at me. Yeah, Penboy, what do you require? Think. I need food. Foolish Sigma male. We already said that you'll only get food if everyone gives in their secrets. We can still work with this. Come on, Chico, something, anything. No, you didn't let me finish. I need food for my cat. God damn it. Seems fine to me. Come on, Taka, let's get him some cat food. Wait a diddly darn moment. There are no cats here aside from robot cats. And robot cats wouldn't have food. They'd have battery acid. I don't think that's how Manoneko works, Taka. No, shush. You're ignoring the implications here, Sugi. You see, there can only be one reason why Shiko would request cat food, if not to give it to our cat. To fool us? No, it's because Shiko is hiding a double life as a Discord kitten and trying to hide his habit of eating cat food. Great trail of logic there. I did not understand a word of that, Taka. I looked over at Amelia and Mint. The two of them only halfway across the room. I knew I had to keep this up. Darn, you caught me. Oh no.
I'm not convinced. If you want us to give you cat food, I am gonna need proof.
Say you're a little cat boy.
Cat boy.
I'm a little cat boy.
With more enthusiasm.
I'm a little cat boy.
They better show me so much gratitude after this.
More!
I'm a little cat boy. Nya nya.
Oh wait, there's something on the upper left. Taka's interpretation of events. Oh, so that explains the outfit.
Good kitten.
Taka pours of cat food directly into my cupped hands.
Now say thanks, Nyaster.
Thanks, Nyaster.
The tone of his voice like, oh god, why am I doing this?
Bro, that's kind of weird.
You were the one who did that.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can, kitten.
Why? I rushed out of the room and dropped the cat food on the floor, looking over at Amelia, a smug look on Amelia's face. Hiya, kitten. Shut up, I'm not doing that again. I'm so sorry for that. My dignity has been utterly compromised. Hey, you chose that to make your excuse. This doesn't leave our ears, alright? No promises. And with that, having successfully got into the other side of the lab with our buckets of water, we began our journey to Alora's dorm to get the water purified. As we approached the dorm, I could feel my headache getting worse and worse, all at the expense of an endless tirade of cat jokes.
Great.
Finally, we're here. What, your little Nyaneko act were absolutely priceless. Would you prefer the cat ears headband or the bell collar, you little?
Oh, goodness, no.
That's enough, Emilia. He was able to actually get us back here. 9 lives, and both of you are too fucking scared of a joke to live a single one of them. Like I said, pussy. To save us the outside of continued bullying, Mint reached over and knocked upon Alora's door. We straightened up and hoisted the buckets up in our arms, and Amelia stood before the door in front of the two of us. Was she trying to take credit for something even as small as knocking on the door? As the door creaked open, I could see her hand twitch upon her hip, but she spoke up before Alora could get a word in edgewise. What's up, chloroform chick? Instead of dignifying Emilia with a response, Aurora looked up at the two of us behind her.
Hello.
I trust you're not wasting my time with something as useless as insults directed at me. I can assure you that given the collection of subjects still assembled here, none of them will land. No, not in the slightest. We were actually here because, well... Mint looked towards me, his eyes pleading for some assistance. Well, we were thinking... Already a waste of time. Oh. Well, continue, Katsuki. The sooner you're finished, the less overall time I will have wasted by humoring you three. Well, as it happens, we actually do need something from you, and you owe it to us, so you can't refuse. I do not see how I could have possibly incurred any debt to anyone since our last encounters, least of all any of you. What she means to say is, well, not quite that you owe us, more it's just a good thing to do. I was not aware I was to now be a philanthropist in my spare time. Spare me these pleasantries and formalities, and just take your business with me. Well, if it wasn't too much trouble, we were able to gather up some water from the biodome, but we wanted to make sure it was safe to drink before distributing it to everyone. We stood ourselves as Laura looked us over, taking a moment to examine the buckets we were carrying before looking back up. And what do you believe this would be cleaning in the slate of, in terms of my debt? Hello. The fact you literally built the fucking cat that trapped us here is a pretty good start. As I stated before, my machinery was tampered with. It is unlike my original design, and thus out of my control as its original creator. It is the work of whoever has us trapped here. And the fact that you're the one who made it in the first place isn't any more grounds for me to believe your word. You could be fucking with us. I wouldn't put it past you, you know. Carmine is a mass-produced unit. I really do not care what the fuck your first Sona robot is used for out there. Emilia, that's enough. Please give her more credit than that. Why should I? What if we're all trapped for some freaky goddamn experiment that she's putting us through for our own sick little science fair friends? If all you're going to do is argue in front of my door and insult me, I see no reason to continue this conversation. I have more important matters to get back to. Wait, Alora. Min took a single step forward as Aurora began closing the door, and paused only briefly to look towards him. Miller even quieted down and simply watched him. With all eyes on him, he seemed to shrink further into himself, but he continued. I wanted to thank you. At the very least, I haven't had a chance to talk with you before now, and I believe in your work and the great things you can do. I've seen it firsthand. I do not recall you ever requiring my assistance or participating in any studies of mine. Well, that's because it wasn't me. It was do you remember one of the trial studies of a specific drug used in the treatment of... I have run countless trials in my field of study, so you must be more direct. Well, it helped my little sister in a time of dire need. Despite everything going on in her life, your medicine was able to treat her and relieve her of the symptoms and her pain. It helped significantly during her time in the hospital. Oof, that scared me. Oof, okay. Lavi, I brought you flowers.
Really? Yay!
Oh, let me have a look. A simple bouquet can hold so much meaning. Only fitting for the flower queen herself. Will I be out before my birthday? As straightforward as ever I see, Mommy would say you're spirited. Is Mommy coming to visit too? Mommy's still stuck in Galway, but she'll be here soon. But I'm not leaving. I'm gonna visit you every off moment I get from tending the shop.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, Mitt, you're sounding like you're compensating. You're already more than enough of a big brother. We're really all we've ever had. You don't have to visit me every free minute. I know the financial situation isn't great for you right now. Oh. You're at no age to worry about things like finances. I'll be good, don't worry. Your head lavender. I've pushed through worse and I can always make time to see you. I want to make sure you're okay. You don't need to be mature or grown up. Growing up too fast can ruin you later. Enjoy your youth. Oh dear. Sorry, did I say something wrong? No, it's just that look in your face, those eyes. Lavi, you're just overthinking this. Mint? Do you think I'm going to die? No, don't say such things. Don't even imply it. We're gonna make you feel better. You see those butterflies out there? I promise you, we're gonna get you out to see them again. Cross my heart and swear to die. Mint. No, it isn't just some basic story or false hope. There's progress. This new ultimate doctor, Asami, she's developed a drug that can help your illness. Maybe you could trial it. Really? There's something out there? You haven't heard about it? I mean, she is stuck in the hospital, so she won't be updated with the news. I think I see why I didn't. I was merely being... You know, you can sometimes spend so much time trying to accept the fact your death is approaching, coming to peace with it, that you can forget there's even a possibility to get better. You forget how to hope. Maybe I will see the butterflies again. Oof, that scared me again. Get all this nerd shit out of the way. The hell are you playing at, Mint? Moving on, she's not gonna help us. She's a frigid bitch, wouldn't be able to melt the frozen heart with all the fire in the world. As Amelia was turning around to leave, we heard the hinges of Alora's dorm door creak. As she opened the door once again. Just do not disturb my workstation. Place the buckets on the open space of the desk. Mint and I hastily entered, muttering our things under her breath as we did what we were told. Amelia followed behind us but remained in the doorway, just observing the process from afar.
I want to make sure you are all far enough away, so as not to disturb the process. Bjorn, 2 steps back, please.
Oh. Right. Sorry?
We watched as Laura began prepping the supplies, and I couldn't help myself from...
So, how do you do this exactly?
There is a quite simple process when it comes to purification of drinking water. Anyone with basic survival skills should know the techniques applied, although not to my standard of efficiency.
Oh,
It is quite clear to me already that only a handful of subjects still with us would know such technique. There is no need to feel embarrassed. It is just a simple disappointing fact I found.
Hey! I totally know how to do that! These two just wanted to get the seal of approval for my lab equivalent to the not-so-slutty nurse costume, I guess.
Easy there. We all pretended not to hear that.
To begin, you run the water through an initial filter, and then, using the filter product, you slowly.
As much as I was interested in the process, she explained it. Found myself drifting further and further from an active listener, and more just so staring at the setup she had brought over to help deal with the request. Despite it all, couldn't fool myself to believing I understood a word she was saying. I was never much of a scientific writer anyways, straight away from going in-depth about the writings of a scientific process. It had always been my worst subject, even below gym.
And while you may find it a fascinating process, as I myself do, I require solitude when I work on my experiments. Even something as simple as this.
Ah, so the bitch has performance anxiety. We get it. It's hard to show yourself off in public like this. Come on, bitch boys, it's our cue to go.
Mia seemed rather on edge, and much more eager to leave than the two of us. See? Suppose you're right, we'll take our leave. Should we expect to retrieve the water at a later time, or...? I will be returning to the common room around our dorms when it is complete. You will see it when it is completed. Right, thanks again, Alora. This truly means a lot to all of us. What have I said about your words of gratitude in the past, Kutsuki? Oh yeah, sorry. Words of apology come up even shorter. Once again, your actions should speak volumes, louder than words. Okay. I turned around and began heading to the door with Mint when I heard Kutsuki. Turned around to face her, but she didn't look up from her lab equipment. Contributions to the survival of these subjects is appreciated. For fuck's sake, it was my idea, not his. Actually, I'll give more credit to the two who act as functional members of society, not someone who seemingly has stunted development everywhere but their vocal cords. As I heard that and saw Mia's fist clenched in a rage, I saw Mint quickly ushering her out of the door. With one final glance towards Allura, I tried to restrain my own laughter, gave a nod of thanks, and quietly closed the door behind us. We walked out of Allura's room, satisfied we'd found a place of source fresh water for a little while if haggling with Taka took a while. But still, something remained a heavy concern in our minds. Or well, it was shoved to the forefront as we heard Emilia's stomach rumble. Right, food. Yeah, that is a concern. Fucking hell, this is a shit scenario to be in, huh? Surely it's okay, Taka will probably give up in a few days. You'll have food again soon. I don't like the insecurity. Having unlimited food here was the one goddamn benefit to this forsaken shithole. It's like being on the streets again. It's cold. So that's why she became a pyrotechnic. An awkward silence hovered in the air. Certainly wasn't used to Amelia displaying this level of honesty. It was a bit shocking. God, stop looking at me like your dog's expecting a treat or something. That's disgusting. Sorry, Amelia. Just, you can talk if something's bothering you. Not with Chinko here, but maybe later. Just don't worry, okay? I'm fine. I can leave if you don't want me here. No, because then you'll go back to being a sad, lonely loser in your room. Let's just try and get some food. We could eat some of the herbs I've planted in the garden, but it's not exactly a proper meal. Oh wait, that library is just for extra storage. It has barrels of extra food ingredients, right? Why don't we just take whatever we can find from there? My lip quivered as I thought of the last time someone took ingredients from the library for the party. Michael took the vanilla too. That's a really good idea, Amelia. Then let's go. God, I can't wait to get a bite to eat again. Shiko, are you coming with it? You're just staring into space like a fucking lemon. Right, sorry. Must have just spaced out. Let's go. 3 of us moved through the lab to the library, Amelia and Mint leading the way. I trailed behind, watching the 2 of them carefully. Felt a bit out of place, but I knew it would probably be rude if I left now. Here we are, finally. Hell yeah, time to chow down.
Nah, buddy.
Whoa, slow down there, not so fast. In front of the door to the library stood 2 figures. H.A. and Kotaro guarding it rather vigilantly. H.A. put his arm out to stop Amelia from entering. What the fuck is this? Let me in, JPEG junkie. JPEG junkie. Now we gotta do, we're making sure no one can gather the supplies for murder. Fair thing to do after last murder. Wow, that's so funny because I'm about to cause a murder if you don't move out of my goddamn way. What do I do when they do this? Politely tell them to leave, don't pick fights unless it's self-defense, Kota. Aren't you the reason that the magical girl bitch was able to get the supplies in the first place, Pinky? You weren't paying close enough attention, idiot. I'm trying to make up for my mistakes. Oh really then? Amelia, please back off. But they're denying us. Fine. H's face seemed to light up as he realized B and Mint were here, especially relieved considering Kotaro looked like he was about to burst into tears.
Hey.
Sorry, this is a huge misunderstanding. We're with her. We weren't planning on taking anything from her murder. We were just thinking of trying to get some food ingredients stored in the room for some food. Oh, why didn't you say that in the first place? Because I didn't want you to steal in our food. It's not just ours, we should share it. Well, go in there. We'll keep a close eye on you, but I doubt anyone will try to get murder supplies in front of 2 others. Thank you, finally. Is that so hard? You could at least pretend to be polite. And what? So I have no backbone so they think they can take advantage of me and strike me down? No, thank you. Alright then, let's just get the food. We walked past Ichi who wrapped Kotaro tightly in a bear-like hug, comforted small boy as he sobbed and whispered apologies under his breath. It should be around here somewhere, it's gotta be. I swear I saw some barrels of apples here just last week. What happened to the flour? I used some yesterday to make Kotaro think his hummus was filled with cocaine. All the other supplies like the mechanical parts are still here. But all the food, it's gone. Well, hey, that can't be right. Let me have a look. Ichi came running past us, Stiffy Kotaro following, legs visibly shaky as he stepped into the library. Not even the vanilla. Did Taka get in here too somehow? But we guarded it so tightly. I promise I didn't let you down. Pinky promised no one slipped through the door. Oh, but someone slipped through the vent. Our eyes all shut to where we heard the voice from, looking up to see a shredded cat slip through the vent and greet us all on top of a bookshelf. Yeah, hello. How are you all today? Fuck off, Monaniko. I'm starving. Now that just isn't a very nice greeting. You gotta learn manners. Maybe that's why all your previous relationships failed. Like you've ever gotten any. I'm literally a pussycat. I am the definition of pussy. Unintended self-insult. Why are you here? To inform you how glad I am that patients are finally playing along. I'm so proud of Taka depriving you of food and water so you collaborate against your will and share each other's secrets. Oh, they grow up so fast. What's he doing is actually very stressful. It builds character. So are you the reason all the food here is gone? Uh-huh. I thought I'd help out Taka and make his strategy more effective by removing the food here. Why would you do that? Funny. Also, it helps for some extra motivation, does it not? Oh dear. No, I mean, you're treating us for our sins and trying to help us achieve redemption? But you're clearly more skewed towards trying to make us showcase our criminal potential from all these encouragements of bad behavior and motives. Do you just want all of us to die or something? Yeah, no, you got it ever so wrong. Yeah, hey, I want as many people alive as possible. I want a big group of patients recovering together happily. Then why do you keep encouraging us to kill each other? Simple, to weed out the parasites. Wait, is redemption even possible if there are still those who are ready to reoffend amongst us? We gotta pick those who are weak enough to snap at the smallest obstacle to find a group that really deserves and wants to work for redemption. But what about those of us who became victims? No use in having patients who are far too weak to defend themselves. What? Oh, come on, don't give me that look. You're glaring daggers at me. Min shifted to be on the edge as he looked at me, but I did recognize it as I felt a rage bubble up inside me. He could have defended himself. She just got him off guard. Michael's plan wasn't even smart. There were countless holes and we figured it out right away. So how dare you stand here and tell me that he was weak when he was one of the bravest people I... Oh, that's a shame. What is? I was starting to like you, Shinko, but with an attitude like that, I think you might be the next one to snap. I froze, feeling a sharp pain in my hands. I ungripped them to see I clenched my fist so hard my nails dug into my skin and drawn blood. I was a bit taken aback. I was always told growing up how mature I was for facing every situation with a level head. So why now was I? Look, he's not even denying it. Oh well, I'll see you all in the next body discovery, my darling patients. And with that, Mananeko disappeared into the darkness of the events, leaving us all stunned and shocked for a moment. Jesus fucking Christ, did someone break the silence? You just did. Well, good, someone had to do it. Mr. Shinko, are you... Yeah, Shinko, you okay? I hesitated, my thoughts still racing before I turned to them and forced a tired smile. Yeah, I'm alright. Ichi raised an eyebrow and looked at me, but chose not to say anything. So back on track, what the fuck are we gonna do about food now? Well, I'm gonna guess. Any other source of food here was probably hidden away by Mananeko. So we have to get to the source of the problem? Sorry, you're most likely gonna have to confront Mr. Taka and Miss Asuga. Asuga is probably our best bet. I don't think she entirely wants to collaborate with Taka's plans fully. When she showed up at my dorm with Taka, she almost seemed apologetic. Right, so talk to the hot pink one, get the food back, profit. Yep. I don't think it'll be that simple. Well, we better get going quickly, so I have as much time as possible to negotiate. Alright, let's get going then. Thanks, A.T. Kotaro. Good thing you're doing here. Alright, stay safe, and if you ever need to talk about anything, I mean anything, I'm here for y'all, buds. Bye-bye. And with that, we moved out of the library and started making the journey over to the food court, hoping to have a discussion with Asuga. But on our way there, Emilia stopped in her tracks, looking at one particular thing on the wall of the hallway. A move that was rather uncharacteristic considering how fast Emilia typically walked. Emilia, what is it? Hey, I'm not seeing things right. No, they're as clear can be. I looked over and saw a few students gathered in the hallway too, notably Rei, Takiko, and Yui. What is it? Take a look. Then it hit me.
They look so pretty here. Look, look!
Damn!
These photos certainly weren't taken here.
Considering the backdrops, I'd say their own homes. So which fucking stalker took this then? Do they have pictures of all of us ready for when we die?
Please be calm, Amelia. It could just be the work of Mananeko. They probably got them from social media or something.
Or more alarmingly, it could be one of us putting these up to frighten people.
Well, this is something of a sick joke if it's to frighten us. Why would it be scary in the first place? It's just photos of Maimai and Draki.
It's scary because they're dead.
We're still friends with them, aren't we? How can you be friends with someone who's dead?
Exactly. Yeah, how can you be? Sometimes you just need to forget it and let go. But it's hard to forget when It was right in front of my eyes that you weren't there anymore.
It's sort of uncanny, though, isn't it? Seeing them so happy and alive. It makes me feel weird. Gross. Michael looks so content here, like some lost child who finally found their calling. It's terrifying to think that calling could have been...
Yeah, murdering other people. It's easier for you to separate the two in your mind, isn't it? The Michael we saw before Dracul's murder and the Michael we saw in the trial room makes it easier to digest. Well, of course, how would I even function knowing anyone could act like that woman out of the remaining bunch of us? You have a fragile mind, but it'll only become more fragile the more you try and protect yourself from reality. You'll need to face the truth eventually. Enough about minds and weird mental talent stuff, back to the photos. What is there to talk about? Well, maybe if you look at the pictures and find a mirror or something, we can find a reflection of whoever's taking these. I think they're too blurry to see that. Blurry. Everything felt blurry. I stood face to face with the pictures, looking them dead in the eyes. They were gone, never coming back, so why? Guilty, guilty, you chose that verdict. Did you send her to her death? Why did you let him leave on his own? You saw the box, you knew someone was planning something. No wonder Smeeney hates you. Do you even regret what you did to me? That's probably Akari's still or character portrait. Growing up, they said I was mature, so I should be an expert in being calm. But still, same thoughts keep racing. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I think I'm gonna need to take a break. Is everything okay? Oh goodness, you're awfully pale. Is he sick? Does Shishi need some Takiko medicine? No, really, I'm all good. I just need to lay down for a bit. Didn't sleep much last night. But go get that beauty rest, dearie. Take care. We're here if you need us. Oh, Shinko, hold on. Ray reached over and carefully touched my shoulder, pulling close to me and whispering to my ear. They have full reason to blame you for it. That grief is going to overtake you. I can sense it. Now, will it eat you alive or will you use it to fuel change? That is the question. Ray pulled away, leaving my head even more of a mess. So that's my secret remedy to help you sleep better. Rest well. Thanks. He smiled at me before I rushed off, cold sweat running down my back. Do you think he tried to run this fast? Your dorm. Locked myself in my room, breathless and shaking, as I curled up in my bed and covered my ears, trying to make it stop. Shin, please look at me, old friend. Let me cry alone, leave, please, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. By some miracle, I managed to fall asleep. Sometimes I wonder if my brain forgets my dreams for my own safety. I woke up the next morning, head a little heavy as I rolled out of my bed, and tried to remember what I was doing last night. Right, trying to talk to Asuka with Emilia and Mint. But I hadn't heard any hammering on my door demanding I come help yet, so I figured I had some time. Maybe we could try checking in on Smeeney. I still felt bad about it. No, she probably needed space. I doubt she'd appreciate me being around her right now. I felt like I needed to clear my head somewhat, in some way. Being alone was a bit too overwhelming right now. I should try and find someone to hang out with until Emilia and Mint get here. Oh, the ears. I'm really curious about Yui now. She's interesting. She interests me. Let's see, were you here? Cool. Just spend time with Yui? Yep.
Oh, I want to hang out with little old me. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh.
Hey, Shinko, sweetheart. What do you look for in women? She's gonna hate if I say personality beauty. Yeah.
Aw, amazing. I knew you'd say that. Alright, let's hang out. Oh my. Is this a date?
My last encounter with Yui was interesting to say the least, especially with the last question at the end. Nevertheless, I thought I might as well ignore my past experiences and give it a go. But before I could even open my mouth to speak. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, please don't call me that. Fine. What do you need today? Nothing. I just wanted to hang out. Like a date? No. But that's the only reason guys and girls hang out together. To get married and date. You know you can be friends with someone you could possibly marry without wanting to get romantically involved with them. No, you only hang out with people of the opposite gender if you wish to date them. Based. By that logic, I apparently want to date everyone in this lab. I don't see what you mean. I like girls, guys, and everything in between. Oh, he's bi. You like girls, right? So ultimately, you'll marry... But you like girls, right? So ultimately, you'll marry a girl. Maybe I'll marry a girl, maybe I'll marry a guy. Maybe I'll marry someone who doesn't want to confirm a gender. Maybe I won't marry anyone at all. Huh, okay. You okay? It's just that I didn't know things would be like that. I didn't know you could like someone who isn't of the opposite gender. Well, now you know. I wonder why my dad didn't tell me that. What did your dad tell you then? That my ultimate goal was to get married to a man, preferably a strong one. Do you want that? Of course, it'll make my father extremely proud of me. It doesn't always have to be about pleasing your father. Hey Shingo, wanna be my boyfriend? This again? Oh gosh, look at the time. We've been talking for quite a while. Good day to you, Shingo. Jeez. She gets more odd with every encounter, yeah. Because of her oddity, it really interests me now. I'm back. On my way back to my dorms, I was stopped by two particular individuals.
Hey, babyface.
There you are. Geez, we were searching for your ass all over the place. Can you go back to being a nobody loser, grieving in your room? At least then you were easy to find. Oh yeah, please. It's good he's actually been getting out. Sorry, I thought I had some free time before you'd come to get me. Well, we gotta get going quickly. I saw Asuga on the way to her dorm. We gotta catch her before she goes back to her boyfriend in the food court. I don't think they're dating. Whatever, let's just go. Nia took both our wrists and started pulling us swiftly over to Asuga's dorm, dragging us there and hammering on the door. Open up, Pinky. Come in. Mint looked cautiously at the two of us. Should we really go in? It could be a trap. I really don't think it is, considering Asuka doesn't seem entirely on board with this plan. Still, is it worth the risk of getting hurt? Do we have any other options? We looked at each other in silence. Just be cautious, okay? We entered the room and saw Asuka rummaging through a basket of prop fruits, seemingly disappointed none of them were real. Oh. She turned around and shot us a side smile as we entered. Well, look who it is, enjoying starving us over there. What, you're just gonna stand there in silence? Can you give me a moment to speak?
Well,
Listen, please, can you try and ask Taka if he'll loosen his plan just a bit? I'm trying, I really am, but he's convinced that the only way to reduce the risk of killing is to have all the secrets out in the open. It reminds me of, in Danganronpa V3, what Kokichi was trying to do. Yeah. Does he not realize that could increase the risk of killing? His point of view is that if there is a murder and all the secrets are out in the open, it'll be easier to figure out the killer's motive. So why the fuck are you going along with it? Cause I'm the only one who would be able to reason with him, if I'm persistent enough maybe. Just let us apprehend him already. No, look, I'm looking out for him. He got all paranoid and kept on freezing up after his crime was revealed. He thinks this is the only way to keep people safe, becoming the villain. Yeah. Well, he isn't the most frightening villain. I'm surprised anyone took him seriously. Asuga, you know the code to all the locks. Why can't you just tell us? Because then he'll lose trust in me. He'll feel betrayed and it'll be Michael all over again. Please don't think I'm blindly following him. I know what I'm doing. I can be mature when I wanna be. It's better to keep an eye on him than to leave him to his own devices. Besides, he does have a good soul in there. I promise he's just confused and lost. Reminds me of a lot of the people at our circus trope. Oh. Why does everyone keep being like, wow, I miss people outside of this game. I feel bad for me. Sorry. Stop giving me that look, Minty. I'll start feeling guilty. I trust you on this one, Asuga. I think you're our best shot at damage control. If the situation gets dire, then I will give people food. It's been only a day or two. He'll get bored of it soon. I hope so. If I starve to death, I swear to God. That won't happen, I guarantee it, Firecracker. Hey, is it just me or is your room different from the last time I saw it? Yeah, it's weird. I remember telling Michael before the party last time that I wanted the stage to perform in my room. When I came back from the trial, it was just here. That's really fucking odd. Is Mononeko listening to our request? Maybe. Suddenly there was another knock on the door. If it's Taka's play along with whatever stupid excuse I come up with. Asuka opened the door with a cheery smile as Ray stood on the other side. Oh hey, Amaimi, what do you need? Really, Ray is fine. I paused, a little anxious after what he whispered to me yesterday. He looked over at me with a smile. Shinko, up and about again, I see. Glad to see that your sickness is gone. You gotta take care of that head of yours, you know? It can get awfully heavy. Sometimes you just need to let others take a bit of the lead for you. Right. Emilia, manners. Mia let out a heavy sigh and clicked her tongue, grumbling something under her breath. I have a proposal I'd like to make. Would you care to join me in the main dorm area? I don't know how Taka would feel about that. Oh, come now, Asuka. I know you're just playing along with him so he doesn't do anything worse than what he's currently doing. You're weird. And you're deflecting, Emilia. Whatever. It's probably worth checking out. He might be able to help us. Alright, let's just see what this is about. He can be a little strange, but I think he's trying to help in his own way. Standing right here. We stepped up with Ray to the middle of the dorms area to see everyone gather, Ray crossing his arms as he looked at all of us.
Hello, mortal.
Now just what is this all about?
If you insist.
Ray, I do hope you're trying to do some meaningless scene like Takahiro trying to get control over us. Trust me, I'm trying to stop what Taka is doing, even if it is interesting. Please, I'm getting really hungry, mister. My tummy keeps rumbling.
Hello? You want to burn?
Why don't you just ask your friend to beat Taka until he gives up?
What?
I am not hurting anyone, no matter the circumstances. Well, this could be solved a lot easier if you weren't being a dumbass. Please excuse her. She gets very on edge without food. I think we're all a little on edge. So here's my proposal. A hypnosis show. How will artificially activating the REM state assist us in this situation? Oh, my throat is hurting. See, this is why I can't do long form videos like before. Like, how do people not mess up their throats? Like, I don't get it. People could go play more than 3 fucking 4 or 5 hours and shit, and their throat they don't clear their throats, they don't fucking, get tired of all the talking and shit. And besides, it's not like I can actually play more than an hour during the weekdays because I gotta prepare for work, edit that shit, and upload it all in one day, so yeah. There's that too. How will artificially activating the REM state assist us in this situation? Oh, Lori, you underestimate the power of suggestion. Please do not refer to me as Lori. Ho 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 ho. But yes, hypnosis can be rather powerful. If I'm able to get Taka under, I could hypnotize him to stop what he's doing. I'm not sure how I feel about taking away someone's free will. Taki, that's not entirely how hypnosis works. I'm physically unable to suggest someone to do something that goes against their morals. So you could have hypnotized someone to kill someone? Of course not. That nonsense is only in movies. Phew. Well, is an entire show really necessary? You know what happened last time we had a big gathering like that? Yeah. I can only put someone under if they want to be put under. I doubt I could just strap down Taka and hypnotize him.
Oh, well...
But if you had a big show, Taka would most likely want to participate out of fear of missing out. Exactly. Intriguing, but a show could be dangerous, as Cersei said. You know what happened last time we did something like this? Yeah, we know. She just said that. If Kiyoshi focused his gaze onto you, will immediately grit her teeth.
What the hell?
Hey, don't look at me. I just helped organize it. I wasn't responsible for the murder. Why did you even consider better security? The party was meant to get us all closer together, so murder was less likely to happen. Yeah, that worked out real great for you, didn't it? Why didn't you stop the party for all of us to investigate as soon as you heard the scream? God damn it, I don't remember you going out of the room and looking for an investigative scream with fucking Dracul, right? Besides, nobody expected that a murder would happen. Just saying. Ask Shinka or something. He's the one who didn't go after his boyfriend or whatever weird stuff was going on between those two. Hey, at least the party was fun, right? That party is the reason 2 people are dead. Oh, come on. It was Michael's fault she died. She was stupid. Oh, everybody's arguing now. Michael was... Yeah, I couldn't have even predicted that weirdo was like that. Yeah. So, you should have investigated the scream. Why her? Why not all of us? Well, it sounded like your scream, Miss Murderer. I thought it was a trap. I wasn't about to go get killed. So you let Dracul walk into the trap, then? He insisted. I thought if you were trying to kill someone, you wouldn't kill him. He practically licked your tacky Mary Janes like a desperate chihuahua. Guys, please. Why you? The party was Chico's idea anyway. Wait, I didn't do that. No, it wasn't. Why can't you just take the blame for once? I didn't.
What did you say?
Because he's been shouldering the burden of about 8 different things. He blames himself for so much already, okay? Lay off him for 2 minutes. We all turned to look at Mint in a bit of a shock, surprised by how such a usually meek man could suddenly speak up so loudly. Even Amelia seemed surprised. Jesus, Minty, you need to start setting up for yourself like you stood up for him just there. An awkward silence filled the air as we looked around the room, trying to think of what to say. I'm sorry. It's alright, bud. Sorry to let stuff out like that, alright? Alright, so it's clear some people have some reservations about an entire show. Some. I do have some problems with the plan, but I know this kinda has to be done. I think a show could be good, but we'd need to regulate security. Me and Kota could guard the doors before and during the show to make sure no one brings in weapons or messes with stuff before the show. You could have done it in the lecture hall, wide open space there. If anyone tried anything, it would be easy to spot. We'd have to make sure everyone attended so we don't have people doing anything outside the hall. I suppose I will come if necessary. Just to make sure there's actually some security. Gotcha, maximum security show, yes ma'am. Alright then, we can do it tonight. If people could help me prepare, that would be great. Suppose me and Mint could help out. Might have been wrong about you, Ray. You might not be too creepy and weird. Oh, and Kiyoshi, while I'm not certain about encouraging your talents, you seem very proficient about capturing and restraining people. I'll permit you to bring ropes to restrain people if they get violent. It will be my pleasure. Ew. Asuka, I trust you can bring Taka to the show? He'll want to go as soon as he hears about it. I can tell you, that poor boy. Feel bad about this. Alright, let's get ready then. Oh, Mr. Ray, before we start doing anything, can I talk to you something about in private? Of course, Kono. Let's go. I saw Ichi shift as Ray used his nickname for Kotaro, but nevertheless he waited as Kotaro walked off with Ray. Everyone started going off to prepare or get on with their day. I watched Mint walk off with Amelia, but as he did, I gently touched his shoulder, causing him to flinch. He turned around and seemed to get less anxious as he saw me. Sorry about that. Hey, thank you. Mint paused, seemingly a little taken aback, but after a moment he smiled, but only for a moment before he was dragged off by Amelia. I stood there for a moment, a little uncertain what to do before I saw a figure standing near me. It's Meanie. Yay! She's here, finally. Oh, hey. She stayed silent. Hey look, I didn't get a chance to finish my sentence before she gripped her book tighter and turned to walk away, leaving me alone once again. I have to ponder if I really deserve to feel all this guilt, hungry and thirsty. God, I was thirsty. Wonder if Alora's finished purifying that water. I absent-mindedly walked near Alora's room. That look Ismini gave to me burning in my mind as I felt a guilt wash over me. Min says I'm burdening too much guilt, but that party, what happened? I shook the thought of my mind as I spotted bottles neatly stacked up by Alora's room. A smile moved across my face as I felt relief wash over me. Almost instinctively, I picked up one of the bottles and pried off the cap, gulping down the water. It was incredibly refreshing after being parched for so long. I kept on swallowing more and more. I must have been incredibly dehydrated. It was only a matter of seconds before the entire bottle of water was gone. I didn't think I'd ever take water for granted again. But despite the fact that my thirst was now dealt with, I was starving. I heard my stomach rumble, and presumably someone else overheard as I heard a cheery voice from behind me. Hungry, are we, Shishi? Takiko, oh hey there, you okay? Just drank Laurie's water, so I'm feeling a whole bunch better. Are you okay? Yeah, I'll be good. Also, I thought Laura didn't like people calling her Laurie. Oh, she doesn't, but I give everyone nicknames. Besides, me and Laurie go way back, so I'm sure she won't mind. Oh. Huh, you knew Laura before this game? Of course, my real big sis let Dr. Laurie test new and exciting medications on me to fund our medical bills. Oh. That is slightly alarming. No, it's okie dokie bokey. Those medications help me remind me to smile. Oh. If it wasn't for them in the old days, I'd be all gloomy and I wouldn't be able to get a proper little sis. And I wouldn't be able to be a proper little sis for hire. Drugs that make you all happy, remind you to smile, that's disturbing. You know you don't have to always smile, especially in a situation as dark as this. I know. She smiled. Anyway, I know it's not much, but I want to help Shishi. It's not very fulfilling, but I have some candies in my buddy bag that the kitty forgot to take away from me. She held a few pieces of Gunpei, a colorful star-shaped candy, and handed them to me. Wow, thanks, Takiko. That's really kind. Actually, means a lot to me. Means a lot to me. You're welcome, Shishi. Take care. See you at the show tonight. Takiko chirped as she ran off, leaving me with the candy. I worry about that one. She's odd. I looked at the candy, usually out of concerns about eating random foods given to me by people in the killing game, but Takiko didn't seem like the type of person who would try anything like that. Not to mention I was incredibly hungry. It probably wouldn't help much, but it was something. So I ate the Gunpei. It was good, getting to eat something after so long, even if it was tiny. Hopefully Takiko would share what little candy she had to some of the others. I should probably find some way to help set up for the... Oh. Do you remember what happened last time you tried to help set up something? My head spun. I felt a little off. But it probably wasn't the candy, it was probably just because... Can you even swallow sweet things? Do they remind you too much of me? Suck it up. Stop freaking out at the tiniest little things. Right, she... Why aren't you helping? Come on, Shin. Maybe if you can help, you can stop someone else from dying. Or maybe you could plant supplies too. Get out of here and find me. Please stop. Get away. I'm sorry. Do you want to forget about me? I stumbled backwards, my entire body shaking, but I felt I fell on something, or someone who gripped my shoulders and held me up. Whoa there, buddy. I know I'm hot, but no need to let her fall for me. I could barely hear her words. Everything was fuzzy and everything was distorted. The whole world was painted in different colors. Help me. Do you think you even deserve help? Is that Yui, the one that caught us? Shit, are you... I'm sorry, please, I'm sorry, just let me... Dude, calm down, you're here, everything's okay, no one's gonna hurt you. She held my shoulders firmly. Oh, it's Lyra, running one hand down my back to try and keep me grounded. Here, try these, it's okay, hey, I'm here. She handed me a few pills, I didn't know what they were, or where she got them from, but that wasn't my concern right now, I just wanted them to stop, so I took them as quickly as I could. It's gonna be alright, hey. The usually smug and snarky girl seemed genuine and caring for a moment. She made sure she was by my side until my shaking died down and everything seemed to return to normal. It was Lyra who had helped me. After a few minutes, Lyra disappeared. Everything felt just a bit lighter.
Howdy, hey.
Hey nerd, you okay? I don't know. Are you feeling better? A bit. And what's that little head of yours doing to be a little shit to you? I keep seeing them, Dracul, Michael, they come to... It's okay, take it easy. Even Akari. Lyra seemed to shift as I said that, concern flashing in her sapphire eyes. I wonder what's your connection to Akari. What did you do, Lyra? I think you should keep these. Lyra handed me a small bottle of pills. Antipsychotics, I think you should take them for a bit. I'm sorry, no, I should just ignore them. Don't apologize, something is cleared up and it's not your fault for having these episodes. We're in a stressful situation. Have you struggled with this in the past? No. Well, shit, if you need anything, just come to me, okay? Can't do much, I'm not a therapist or whatever, but you clearly have a lot going up there. I'm sorry. Hey, stop apologizing, cut that shit out. Now, are you good to go, or do you need to stay with me a little longer? Do you have things you need to do? Not letting you convince yourself that you're forcing me to waste time on you, so I'm not answering that question. I'm scared. I know, cool. Is it my fault? I don't think blaming anyone's gonna do anything but encourage more infighting. I feel awful about it all. I think everyone does. Ismini can hardly trust anyone after last time. It took a lot of persistence for her to even talk to me. Is she doing okay? She could be better. Iz has a lot of stuff she's processing. Draco and you were the second or third person she'd ever considered friends. The first person she'd ever called a friend was more of a business relationship anyway. And now she's kind of scared to make friends, which, I mean, fair. How do you know all this? She reminded me of someone I used to know, academic type. Always drawn to stressed out academic students. Initially I reached out to her because of that, but now I'm kind of glad to be her fourth friend. I'm glad she's not locking herself entirely away. Yeah, I try to visit her whenever I can, but Ray's kind of heavy-handed in hanging out with me. Yeah, why is that? Speaking of Ray, I gotta continue getting the stage ready for that Cockbites little show. Do you think that show will work? But I'm a skeptic. Either way, I think it'll be amusing. Well, I'll see you later then, Lyra. Take care, Shiku. That mind your ears is a funny little fucker. Gotta take care of it. She gave me a small wave and walked away. I went back to my room to compose myself a little. There seemed to be a little bit of more time remaining before the show. Maybe I could hang out with someone. I want to hang out with Yui. She interests me. Yeah.
Oh.
Shingo, sweetheart, who will you marry when you are older? A woman, I guess? Oh, yeah.
Aw, amazing. I knew you'd say that. Alright, let's hang out. Oh my. Is this a date?
I cautiously approached Yui, prayed that we could just have one conversation where she didn't ask me to be her boyfriend. Before anything could be said, she noticed me and burst into song. Good morning to you. Good morning, Yui? You are meant to continue the song. Come on, keep singing. I kinda like... Yui is slowly charming me. I'm not great at singing. Geez, Jigballs, you're not fun at all. You know, Yui, why do you sing so much if you're not really the ultimate singer? You're just a conductor. Well, don't you know that I can have hobbies that aren't my talent? That is true. Gosh, sorry, I forget. I sort of threw myself into my talent my whole life. I guess for me, I didn't get much control over a lot of things in life. I guess I was just inspired to do conducting. It felt like I had control over something. Besides, it was girly enough for my dad to allow. Oh, that's nice. Say, Cheekbones, did you have any inspirations, any favorite books? Well, when I was younger, I guess I always liked mystery novels. There was this one book, a murder mystery set on a train with a photographer as a protagonist. Twists and turns kept me up at night and made me want to keep reading. Yeah, I read a lot of mystery novels like this one. Right, so it's in this hospital and the protagonist was rather bold and scary, but halfway through she goes through amazing development, and I guess I sort of wanted to be as confident as her. I wanted to inspire that wonder in people and make my own mysteries to solve. Rambling much? Jeez, it's like you're forgetting there are two people in this conversation. Sorry, I just get excited about that stuff. I really love books. I guess I get that. Kind of like the attention that conducting gave me. It gave me this new kind of attention. People were genuinely interested in my talent, not just my looks and my hair. You know, you're more than just a pretty face. Are you suggesting I think I'm only just a pretty girl? Yeah, I know I'm the prettiest. Most perfect, amazing, well-behaved, beautiful, talented, cutest, purest girl in this lab. But I know that my good traits are far more than just those. I have so many incredible and perfect qualities. I'm just missing one itty-bitty thing. That's a lot of confidence. Yeah, that is funny. What is that thing? A boyfriend, of course. So here's my question. Would you like to be my boyfriend? No, Yui, please. It's very flattering, but the last person here I liked he is... Yui quickly dropped her usual cutesy voice. Jesus fucking Christ, Chica, what the fuck is wrong with you? You literally have the most perfect girl in the front of you and you... What? Oh gosh, sorry, I ran my tongue a little. My, did you see the time? Oh dear me, I've got to dash. Bye-bye. See, this is becoming interesting. A lot more interesting. She left a lot faster than usual. It's like she believes she's the most perfect. She can't believe that someone would choose someone other than her. It's like, why? I did all of this effort and shit. It's fucking interesting to see where this goes. I return back to my dorm knowing it's time for the show to start. I placed the antipsychotics carefully in my drawer before walking out to see what the show would have in store for me. When I arrived there, I saw two familiar people on guard duty. My favorite bodyguards. Yeah, Shinko, doing alright? Yeah, actually, has everyone arrived? Yep, even Taka and Asuga. They made quite the entrance. A very loud entrance. Oh, so sorry about this, but it's necessary. Katara pat me down for weapons. All clear. Alright, go on in. Thank you kindly. I walked forward into the lecture hall, saw everyone talking to each other and waiting for the show to begin. Everyone a little on edge, but trying to make the most of the situation. Everyone except for a certain figure who was in the corner. I should talk to Yui. No entering or leaving until the event is over. Sorry, bud, but hope you enjoyed the show. Does this make up for the last time, mister? Yui? Hey Yui, aren't you going to try and talk to people? And have them bring up how the last party turned out? No thanks. I'm sure they won't mention it. Don't give me that look, you probably think the same. It's not your fault, you just organized the party and someone took advantage of that. I don't, I promise. Don't throw promises around so loosely, dearie. You'll just end up breaking them. At this point, I'm partially convinced to go over and ask Ray to hypnotize me to forget about it. Aw, not like that. Being hypnotized by Ray, that would be fun. I thought at least I'd get a pat down from Ichi, but no. It was that little pink one who pat me down instead. Yui, you know, maybe people would be more inclined to give you the benefit of the doubt if you didn't say things like that. It's kinda creepy. Sorry, I'm trying to get better. When you're stuck in a situation where any day could be your last, you kind of wish to knock everything off your bucket list. I just really want to be loved before I die. Aw. I want to know what it's like to date someone. I think that will make me whole. Dating someone doesn't automatically fix all your life's issues. That is true. But it gives you a fairy tale ending. She confuses me. Ah yes, I used to date. I used to believe in that fairy tale ending. Then it ended. Oh well. Anyway, sweetie, please do scram. I need to get back to languishing in self-pity. Alright. I looked around and gave Mid and Amelia a small wave, happy to see the two chatting like usual, before spotting a figure also standing alone. I should talk to Ismini. Sorry about Draco, maybe I should take some responsibility for that. You didn't do anything, you just organized the party. Oh, you actually want to chat with me? That's a marvelous change of pace. People here have decided that just because I did something to expand my talent, they don't want to associate with me. Kyoshi, you kidnap people. Details, darling, details. Don't worry, it's not much, but I checked the vent to check no one tamper with it. There will be no murder on my watch. Fucking nerd. A safe nerd, though. Hey, Shiki, looking forward to the clown show? Oh, golly gosh, you still look super pale. Lilac told me to give you those candies. I hope you weren't allergic to them. Sweet. If it was my decision, I would not be here. So I'm making what decisions I can, and I'm making the decision to not talk to you. Thanks. Poggers, Ray is going to commit us to a funny performance of ASMR hypnosis variety. Every day I comprehend less and less of what he's saying. Best boy. Hey Taka, you should totally volunteer if there's an audience participation. Sure, you'd love it. She was smoking. Wonder if it'll actually work. Oh, so she smokes. Cool. I used to smoke. You're ready for the show. God bless my wonderful assistants. Setting up these spotlights. Lighting is so important. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that lighting is important. When you're about to hypnotize someone, you're about to hypnotize them in a dark room or something. Like, I don't know. What was those photograph rooms called? Ismini. I approached her cautiously, taking care to keep my distance. Hi.
I thought I made it clear I didn't want to speak to you.
I'm sorry, I can't. Leave if it makes you uncomfortable. I just... Sorry for my carelessness. I'm sorry if I treated the girl's death like I'm the only one who lost a friend. I should have done better. Sorry, I'll leave now. Wait. Listen, thank you for the apology. I can't fully forgive you. It was utterly thoughtless what you did and I am astounded by your stupidity. But thank you for somewhat defending me in the trial. I was too in shock at the loss of a friend to fully defend myself.
And while I despise your callousness, if what Mint said when we were all gathered holds true, then I don't want to add to the guilt that you're facing.
Am I interrupting something? Lara approached, walking up to Smeeney and I. No, nothing at all. Chica was just about to leave. Yeah, I was. Alrighty, so the show's about to begin, so take your seats. Care to sit with me, Lyra? Oh damn, if you had a string instrument name. Shit, you must be in a good mood. Silence before I change my mind. I smiled and saw Lyra and Smeeney sit down together, taking my own seat as I saw Ray step onto the stage. Welcome one, welcome all. Thank you for coming to my wonderful show. Now I'm going to need 3 volunteers. Anyone up for it? It was clear to convince Taka this wasn't a tramp Ray was determined to hypnotize more than just him so he wouldn't be the only target. But as soon as Ray asked for a volunteer... Oh, me! Taka here, what a wonderful subject. Now, who else? Alora, how about you try In the Name of Science? I suppose it would do no harm. And finally, one more. Who shall it be? Eiichi, would you feel up to it? I don't know, I gotta guard the door. Don't worry, Chi, I can handle it. You trained me well. Well, if you're sure about it, bud, then why not? Ladies and gentlemen, what a surprise. 3 lovely volunteers. Please welcome them to the stage.
Alright, my dear volunteers. Please put both your arms forward, placing them a few inches apart with your index finger held up. Very good, very good. Now focus your attention on the small space between your fingers. Today we are going to explore the power of your minds. Yes, indeed! The mind is a very powerful thing. Thoughts can create reality.
Ray clicked his fingers.
Using the power of your mind, the senses I place 2 very powerful magnets between your index fingers. Good. Now sense this with every snap.
Ray clicked his fingers.
These magnets pull your fingers closer.
Ray clicked his fingers.
And closer.
Ray clicked his fingers.
Making you sleepier.
Ray clicked his fingers.
And sleepier as your fingers almost touch.
Ray clicked his fingers.
Your mind going so blank and empty as you feel yourself just
Ray clicked his fingers.
Drop into a trance.
3 volunteers' heads seemed to drop, their eyes going blank. It was almost uncanny. Ray strolled carefully over to Taka with a smile.
Forget about your plan to hide away the food and water.
Ray clicked his fingers.
And pretend you're a cat.
Of course, Ray wanted to provide us with a bit of entertainment, but before he clicked his fingers again, he whispered something in Taka's ear none of us could hear. But my thoughts were cut off as I heard,
Meow! Meow! Yeah!
Oh, how the tables have turned. I heard several people burst into laughter as Ray moved over to Alora. Once again, while everyone was distracted, he whispered something into her ear, but then pulled away and said his command to Alora out loud.
You're a dog!
Holy crap! Alora started chasing around Taka, who let out a
Yes!
the way he hisses. While we were distracted by Taka and Alora's chase, Ray whispered something to Eiichi's ear, a smile on his face before he could pull away, and spoke his command out loud.
You're a massive animal lover. You want to hug every cat and dog you see.
Kitty, doggy, come here.
Ichi ran over and scooped Alora and Taka into a big bear hug, much to their protest.
Amazing, isn't it? Oh, the things one can achieve if we only believe! The sky's the limit! But all good things must come to an end. Should we wake our darling subjects up? Oh, just a little heads up. I gave them all one extra suggestion each. Suggestions that'll last a day or two. I hope you don't mind.
Ray clicked his fingers, waking the three of them up from their trance.
Awake.
He took a bow. Over so quickly, they were fun as cute as animals. Wow, Ray, didn't know you were into pet play. Hey, hold on, are they going to be alright? What suggestions did you give them? Ray smiled. Patience, Mint. I hope you have not affected my dear Muse too heavily. Wow, sorry there. Ichi quietly put both Taka and Alora back down on the stage, releasing them from the hug. Taka opened his mouth to say something, but... What? He can't say anything? Taka, hey, speak to me, it's Sugi. He liked the sound of his voice an awful lot. It was getting rather irritating, don't you think? I thought I'd give our ears a little break. What? God damn it, Taka was the best part! This wasn't part of the deal. Oh, do relax, it'll only be a few days. Perhaps some peace will be appreciated. If this is what you did to Taka, then what about the other two? Lyra was cut off by a certain white-haired scientist who rushed over to Lyra and pulled her out of the chair, pulling her into a dance.
It's time to tangle, Irene.
Wow.
Zip those dry, blistered lips of yours. Life is beautiful. Don't you think so? Don't ya? Don't ya?
Yeah, wow. I do love life. It's so beautiful, rad, and sexy, and
Oh, it brings me great joy to hear you say that. You look as pale as a ghost. What? Are you scared of me?
what the fuck is this?
I'm at a loss for words.
Alright, that's enough of that, darling.
Kyoshi quickly restrained Alora's arms with ropes, giving Ray an unimpressed glare. What did you do to my muse? I was curious what she'd be like with emotions. Isn't it exciting? This is frankly terrifying, albeit amusing to me. It's not funny, you changed who she is. Oh, Kyoshi, do not fret, it'll wear off in a day or two. Well, I'll be keeping her with me until it wears off. Bit creepy considering you're not even dating her. Dating? Are we talking about dating? Where is the love? Where is the love? The expression of emotions seemed very unnatural, like they weren't genuine emotions, but more an over-exaggerated imitation of emotions, yeah. I wanted to go back. Taka. I know, Taka, it sucks. It'll be okay soon. Hey, wait a second. What happened to Ichi? Was something meant to happen to me? I feel the same, honestly. Oopsie, must have forgotten that one. What a shame. Well, I'm kinda glad that's the case. I wouldn't want any additional effects I didn't agree to. Katara smiled for a moment, looking over at Ray. Thank you, Mr. Ray. Thank you so much. Well, if we're done here, should we get Asuga to unlock the food and water? It's about time we had a meal. Ooh, food. I like food. Can we get food? I'll bring you food. Kyoshi grumbled as he scooped up Alora in his arms and started moving away. I looked at him in concern. Should we try and stop him? If he tries anything. It's probably best he monitors her. She might do something stupid running around like that. I don't like the idea of leaving Alora alone with them. I'll check up on them after I unlock the food. Come on, Taka, let's go. Keep a close eye on Taka, okay? Don't want a repeat of what we just went through. I will. I'll make sure he never leaves my side. Finally, some food. Yay, the food is back. We all left the lecture hall and found our way to the food court. Asuka unlocked all the food and all of us, very relieved, finally ate dinner. It was much quieter than usual. Meal size with Taka, with Taka silent. Eiji seemed to be talking a lot more friendly and open to speak his mind. Yoshi came in at one point to get him and Alora food. Asuka and Lyra agreed they'd go to monitor his room after dinner. Overall, everything felt a lot more peaceful. Luckily, no one died. I returned to my room and sat on my bed, thinking about what I'd experienced that day. Maybe things are starting to look up. And for once, there wasn't a looming feeling of dread hovering over me. I didn't have racing thoughts of everything I had done. I felt content. Maybe redemption was achievable after all. What crime was I trying to redeem myself from anyway? I couldn't remember. I closed my eyes and fell asleep, not a single bad dream filling my mind. I woke up the next day rolling out of bed, taking a pill and looking myself in the mirror, smiling to myself. We can get through today. No worries about food behind me. I figured I had some time to just relax. Maybe I could even hang out with someone. Yep. Hey, Chico sweetheart, do you still have that crush on someone in the lab? Yes, on you.
Aww, amazing! I knew you'd say that. Alright, let's hang out. Oh my! Is this a date?
The way that Yui snapped in our last conversation, it slightly alarmed me. It was something that couldn't be ignored. I needed to confront her about it, even if it scared me. I approached the conductor only to see her holding some book. I decided to ignore it and just spoke to her. Hey Yui, about last time. Oh hello, mortal. What? I'm just doing some reading. You enjoy books, right? What? What are you doing? Yui, what are you... What's up, dude? Everything rad with you? Is she trying to imitate... Yui, what are you doing? Being productive. I'm keeping my neurons active by indulging in some light reading. Yui, stop. Huh? Why should I stop? I'm not doing anything but protecting you from evil. Yeah. Yui, I said stop. Who is it, Shinku? What? Who are you into? I don't get it. I tried. It's Minnie, Lyra, Alora, Michael. You're so frustrating. I doubt it's Takiko, that annoying fire child, or the ceiling cryptid. Ceiling cryptid? It's not any of them. And why is that even any of your business? It needs to be me. I need to be the one you love. You'll leave me if I'm not. And I'm disappointing everyone if there's a guy that isn't in love with me. Aww. No, who cares? Can we just be friends? No, because I love you. Do you really though? What do you mean? Don't you think you might be just misinterpreting a regular friendship just because I'm a guy? You sound just like him. Him? My first friend, we were childhood friends. We grew up together. He kept on getting mad at me, though when I kept flirting with him, when he asked me to not stop, I didn't get why. He should have been flattered that I wanted to marry him. I was a pretty girl and he was a buff guy. I didn't see any issues. You should have probably stopped when he asked you to. My father said I was in the right. He said I was doing great. Your father encouraged your bad behavior? I'm so sorry. It's not bad behavior. I'm a good, well-behaved little girl, I promise. Aw. Yui, we need to have a talk about your mindset. Huh? No, we don't. You know what we need to have a talk about? Please don't say. Why aren't you my boyfriend yet? Could you please just stop asking that? You'll say yes next time, I promise you that. And with that, she left. I want to see what happens next. I got back to my dorm after a few hours rolling back on my shoulders as I stepped to my room. But as I did, I heard a small crunching noise under my feet. Looking down at my feet, I saw something rather curious. A small piece of paper. I picked it up and hesitated, seeing rather hasty and aggravated handwriting on it. I felt my chest tighten and a pit form deep in my stomach as I read the note. I know what you did to her. Meet me in the medicine storage. Who? Who would they mean by her? Several options filled my mind. I didn't like any of them. But I shoved my anxieties away and quickly rushed out of my dorm, fear welling up in me. The entire lab had ominous, empty feelings to it. It all felt like everyone was missing. But I knew that was most likely my paranoia acting up. I approached the medicine storage and I felt a terrible feeling in my chest, like something was about to go horribly wrong. But nevertheless, I walked into the medical storage and I saw... Emilia? Oh, thank God, it's just you. You scared me with the ominous note. Your pranks can be terrifying sometimes. I don't know how Mint deals with them all the time. What? Something was off, though. This isn't a prank. You're scaring me. Akari Katsuki. Does that name ring a bell? Yep. That's... your sister. Yeah, what's up with that? I have a sister too. I love her more than anything. She went missing too. I would have done anything to prevent her disappearance. I threw away everything to try and get her back. I'm so sorry. Don't give me that I'm so sorry, you bastard. Especially...
when it's your goddamn fault. Your own bloody sister is missing.
And how's that relate to your older sister?
Yeah, that's right. Someone gave me your secret.
Someone?
What? No, Amelia, be rational. Please, put down that knife. Jesus, think about this.
Shut up! I would do anything to go back in time to help my sister.
So yeah, that's your problem to deal with. How does that relate to me and my sister?
I would do anything to see her again.
Yeah.
And people like you. Assholes like you. You take what you have for granted.
Oh, I see. Since I took for granted the thing, I deserve death? Okay.
I almost like you, Shingu. But you're just like everyone else. A self-obsessed bastard, walking pity party, who let his own sister get hurt.
You don't even know the whole picture. You don't even know the whole fucking story about me and my sister. I don't even know that.
She could even be dead, but do you even care?
I do care. Listen to me.
I don't believe that. You probably wanted her out of the picture.
How the fuck are we supposed to have a productive conversation if you don't fucking listen?
Goodbye, staying on this earth. I hope death is painful, and I'm going to get out of here.
Amelia twirled the knife in her hands and went to lunge at me, but just before she could.
Emilia, what are you doing?
Ugh! What are you doing here?
Yeah, what's up? What a coincidence.
Stop. Don't throw everything away like this. Did you even think this through?
Get out of my way!
No. I'm not letting you kill anyone.
Why do you always show up at the worst times? Please, I don't want to get you involved in this. I just want to leave.
Min seemed confused and utterly scared at why he was here, unable to find his words, so just nervously holding up a note which invited him to come here. What? Who gave him that note?
What note? I didn't send you shit. You're the last person I wanted to walk in.
Something about you knowing what happened to Lavender? And...
Wait, what? Amelia knows something about Lavender?
Not being able to save her?
He nodded sheepishly. Holy fuck!
I
Oh ho 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 ho! Who's the fucking murderer now?
can't fucking believe this. I'm so tired. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of every damn person I meet turning out to be some lying, cheating scum.
Are you gonna explain the part where you did something to Lavender, though?
I can't believe I thought of you as a brother, Mint.
you...
Whatever! None of that matters now. I hate this! I hate you! I'm ending this!
Amelia, please!
Say your last words and pray to whatever deity you've lied to yourself about. I'm so sick of people like you hurting people who put their goddamn faith into you.
But Amelia, stop this. You don't know the full story.
Yeah, at least hear us out. Jeez.
Whatever! I don't need to know! I don't want to hear any of your excuses just to keep me on your side!
You idiot. This is why there are wars and shit.
There's no excuse. You were probably planning on killing me anyway to frolic around with your little primrose.
Don't bring him into this. Please. Stop this.
I see, so bring up Primrose struck a nerve.
Get out of my way and let me do this!
Do it. Do it.
I refuse to move. Don't hurt him. Stop.
Fine. I didn't want it to come to this, but if it takes killing both of you, then that's just what I'm going to have to do.
Alrighty then, double murder.
Stop.
Emilia lunged towards me, knife in hand. Well, this is awkward.
A body has been discovered. An investigation will now begin.
Again, this is awkward. Emilia dropped the knife. What the fuck was I thinking? God, oh God, Emilia. No, don't come near me. I'm sorry, I'm fucking sorry. That announcement. We should try to find... Oh God, it happened again. Why? What, who did it? I can't do this, Mia went to grab the knife, but Min quickly took it away and put it to the highest shelf he could reach from the nearest medicine cabinet. She can't reach. You're going to take a breather. I'm a fucking terrible friend. They were all right about me. Mia took a few seconds of breathing heavy before she composed herself just a little better. We need to go find that body. We should. Let's go. I ran out of the medicine storage, not waiting for the others. My head was racing. I just narrowly avoided death. I was almost killed. And now I'm walking side by my almost would-be killer. But I didn't have time to think about that as I saw Asuga and Yui in the hallway. Shiko, have you seen Taka? I got this strange note to meet someone in Lab 1 and I left him on his own and... It's also strange. Everything was fine earlier today and then the lab seemed so empty and goodness and... Everyone got notes like that? Oh. You got a note too? Emilia wrote mine, but I doubt Emilia wrote every note. That's not of any concern right now. We need to find the body. Right. I continued running. I saw Yui behind me as I ran to the other side of the lab. No, this can't be happening. I noticed a bunch of students gathered around the lecture hall, my mouth going dry as I stopped in my tracks, not sure if I should approach them. The students were bickering amongst each other, as if the entire situation was incredibly shocking and confusing. I knew I couldn't prevent myself from looking forever. I needed to know. I felt my gut turn as I slowly approached those gathered outside in the room to peer in myself, my eyes wide as I saw... Assholes! You killed fucking Taka? What? Two? Were they both dead? I rapidly pitched my arm as I looked into the room, praying to God it was just some terrible nightmare I'd wake up from. Wake up, wake up, wake up! Akari was always right about me.
You can never face reality.
Huh. This modern echo unit monitors your health? Yep, little personal coach, you know. Why is it shut off then? It stopped working after she visited. Who? That's no way to someone like you. Now, what do you want to do? Can I have it if it's broken? Sure, I don't know what you do with it. Eichi, did you hear about the news? So many Ultimates have recently gotten exposed as criminals. It's honestly scary, but not you and me, you know? Right. Hey, I have a bright idea. How would you like to be connection terminated? Fuck. Okay, so we did it. We did fucking daily life. Yui's story is really interesting. It's fascinating. It's very odd and stuff. And now, fuck, Ichi and fucking Taka are dead? Fuck. I really want to see what happens next, but yeah. This video's gone on long enough. So yeah, this was Danganronpa Antebellum. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. The graphics, everything about this game has improved quite a lot. The scary part is still the sound effects. It's still fucking jump scares me to know it. Links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.